Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, folks. Today is April 2nd, 2023. I'm your host, Samantha, back with another episode of MMTV. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Tonight, we have myself and Natalie with Blonde Talk, and finally, States by Emmett. Hi, my name is Samantha.
And I'm Natalie.
And this is Blonde Talks.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode. Today we will be discussing different car brands and our opinions on them.
Yes.
Alright, let's start off with the Ram trucks. Nats, what's your opinion on that?
Kind of hate them.
Really?
They're too modern looking. I like a truck to be like vintage and like old. Like when I think of it like a truck,
It's a little too country for you.
when I think of a truck, I think of like just an old like truck, but like Rams are more made for like it's a luxury truck. I think trucks are made to not be luxurious. They're made for work.
Okay, fair point. I love my Rams. I love their horsepower. I like how they're big. I do appreciate older trucks too, but I appreciate the luxury and comfort. I mean, will I be driving a truck? No, but I can appreciate them. Alrighty. No hairbrush in the video.
Next up, we have Jeeps. What do you think about them?
Alrighty, well, I actually drive a Jeep Wrangler and I freaking love it. We do, actually. I drove a 2014. Is yours 2014 or 13? 13, yeah. So I drive a four-door Jeep Wrangler Rubicon and I freaking love her. Has her brakes gone out like 4 times since 2014? Absolutely, but she's gorgeous. We love her. She sucks on gas though, so maybe she's not as great, but the aesthetic's fun. But the real topic here is Jeep trucks. I forget what they're actually called.
No, they're called Jeep. Oh my gosh. What's a Jeep truck called?
It is.
It's a Gladiator, everyone.
Yeah, so just kidding. We know it's a Gladiator. So I know. Oh. Anyway, I love the Jeep truck. She hates it. Why do you hate it, Nat?
I hate it. It's ugly.
But like, what's the difference between a Jeep truck and a normal truck? And
looks
a
like a
tribute to
box.
construction.
I don't want to be driving around a box.
Dude, why not?
I don't
Okay,
wanna
wait,
drive around a
hold
box.
up. Let's pause. This girl says she doesn't like aesthetic trucks. She doesn't like trucks for the aesthetic and they should be made for work. And then she's like, I don't like it because it looks like a box. Ma'am. So I love them. She hates them. Let us know your hot takes.
Yes.
Let's do one more. What is your opinion on Teslas, Natalie?
And if you're on a road trip and there's no Tesla charging stations in the middle of Utah, what are you gonna do? Your car's just gonna sit there.
Thankfully, there are a lot of superchargers now, so I do get that
not
point.
in like middle nowhere.
There is. There
There's
is.
not.
Yes, there is, girl. They're
You're not gonna roll
everywhere.
past a Tractor Supply and see a Tesla charging station.
So you'd be surprised, girl. So thankfully, because Teslas are more widespread, there are a lot more electrical cars. But yes, like, any last thoughts, Nat?
Nope.
Nope. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. Let us know what you'd be interested in, and we will try and do it. Thank you so much again. Have a good night, everyone. Sheffield's Kiwanis Club is again hosting a Driver's Ed Scholarship. There is only one scholarship available for one deserving student. The scholarship will cover the cost of class time. Check out recent edition of the MMRHS newsletter for a link to the application. All applications are due less than a month away on May 1st. Good luck. Next up, we have food around the world, and then after that, we have fake it till you bake it, and then this week's lunch menu and weather.
What's your name? Lulu. What do you have for lunch?
I have a nice Italian sub, maybe? I don't know. A sub grinder.
How is it?
It's delicious. You should really get in here.
What's your name? What do you have for lunch? How is it?
Good.
What's your name?
Lucas.
What do you have for lunch today?
Cucumber.
How is it?
That was alright.
What's your name?
Brooke.
Oh, what do you have for lunch?
Baked ziti.
How is it?
So good.
Do you have any fruit?
10.
Oh, do you have any fruits or veggies?
I had mango, but it's all gone, and I have ZZ's applesauce.
Is it good?
So good.
What's your name?
Go.
What do you have for lunch?
Meatloaf.
Any fruits or veg?
Yeah.
How is it?
Good.
Welcome to the fourth quarter. It's insane. We are already here and in April. It's definitely bittersweet as this will be my last quarter hosting MMTV ever. How crazy is that? Luckily though, this new quarter comes with opportunity. Regardless of what happened last quarter, this is a fresh start with the opportunity to become your best self in this new quarter. Let's finish off the year strong, Spartans. We got this. Let's continue on with Andre as he dives into some of the latest and upcoming music, and then we hand it off to Ashley and Charlie. And then, short after that, we have Tech Tips.
Hot takes. Is it pronounced caramel or caramel?
I bet.
Caramel.
Does water have taste?
Not really.
So like different brands of water?
It depends.
So like does like a different brand taste different than like
Yeah.
another? Yeah, okay. Cinnamon rolls for dessert. Boneless wings are just flavored saucy chicken nuggets.
It depends on the restaurant and who makes them.
Crop tops are the best item of clothing.
Disagree.
Crocs are a must-have footwear.
Agree.
Everyone should try brightly colored hair once.
Disagree.
You can wear denim on denim.
Disagree.
You like to wear bootleg jeans.
No comment. Okay.
Sloths aren't as cute anymore.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Cats make better companions than dogs.
No, I disagree.
Small animals are great bets for small children.
No, because they can like eat them.
Pugs are ugly.
No.
Most of us would have a pet tiger if we could.
No.
Spiders have a bad reputation.
Yes. Not for no reason, but they do. They shouldn't be as hated as they are.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ready? Podcasts aren't worth listening to.
That's not true.
Harry Styles is the best performer in current times.
Oh, I hate the word best, don't you?
Yes.
But he's very good, right?
Sure, he's great.
Okay.
But then again, if I wanted to listen to some hardcore, like heavy metal rock and roll, like Harry Styles just wouldn't cut it.
The Oscars are boring.
Sure.
Game of Thrones was overrated.
No, it's awesome.
Marvel movies lack imagination.
I've never seen one before. You hear that? Okay.
Thank you.
Don't forget the lip sync battle is coming up this month on April 28th. There's only a $10 entry fee per team, which you can give to Miss Cahill or Miss Lawrence. Though, there are cash prizes for teams who are deemed winners. Sign up using the QR codes in the hallway. We hope to see you there. Next up, we have Ava with the news, then we have Digby with places around the Berkshires, then we end with a superhero review.
Hello, and welcome back to A Simple Guide to the Berkshires. This week, Stockbridge. I have no strong feelings towards Stockbridge. Okay, so I do have some feelings towards Stockbridge. It's where Nankeg is, which is where I used to work. So if it was just about Nankeg, this would be easy. But this isn't about giving a long history lesson on a house. It's about the town, and I just don't have many feelings towards the town. It's a nice town. It is a very rustic, old-timey Christmas movie feeling, and there's a lot of nice pictures of it. But I just have very few strong feelings. So I've decided to do research. It worked for Pittsfield, and it would work for this, hopefully. Stockbridge has a shocking amount of old-timey attractions and museums. Nankeg, the Mission House, Norman Rockwell Museum, Chesterwood Museum, the Berkshire Theatre Group, and Kripalu. The last one isn't a museum or an old-timey house, but it's still nice. Due to all of these attractions, it's a bit of a tourist center, but this program isn't for the tourists. It's for people like you and me who live here but don't know much about the area. So I decided to find someone who lives in Stockbridge. This might take a while.
Hi.
So, what do you like most about living in Stockbridge?
It's a very nice town, but it's quite boring. Yeah.
So, if you could describe Stockbridge in 3 words, how would you describe it?
Very boring. And not much to do.
Okay, that's more than 3 words, but
Okay.
Thank you very much. But would you say that you like it more than, say, Great Barrington?
No.
No. Well, thank you very much. Stockbridge was originally lived in by the Mohegan people, the remainder of who live in Wisconsin and are now the Stockbridge-Munsee Band of the Mohegan, the same from Great Barrington. It is a population of 29,163 in the last 2021 census and is 23.7 square miles. I give it 7 stars because it's a nice town, but sounds a tad boring at times despite its wonderful attractions. Next week, Lennox. Who knows, maybe.
Class of 2023, there is a new physical education requirement which may affect your ability to graduate. Luckily, only about 15% are currently not meeting this requirement, and if you fear this may be you, just reach out to your guidance counselor. Now we're going to head over to movie reviews. Then after that we have TV show reviews, and then we have this week's shoe review.
Without love in his heart, at a party, an arrogant prince and the rest of his castle's servants was cursed by an enchantress. He was turned into a hideous beast, and it could only be broken when he learns to love and be loved in return. The spirited village girl Belle has to venture into his secluded castle when the beast imprisoned her father. With the help of the also cursed and enchanted servants, Belle begins to warm the heart of the cold beast.
Our favorite character is the teacup. We think he is very adorable. His name is Chip.
So, Haley, what do you think about the movie Beauty and the Beast?
The animated version?
Yes.
I love the animated version of Beauty and the Beast. I think the music is just really good, and the artwork is also really good in the movie, and the storyline is just so amazing.
Who's your favorite character?
Probably, honestly, Lumiere, because he's just funny. He's a candlestick.
And do you think the Beast deserved to get cursed?
Probably, yeah. Like, he seemed like he was not a nice person.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Hannah. What was your favorite part of Beauty and the Beast?
My favorite part of Beauty and the Beast is probably when Chip gets a bath. Because Chip is really cute. And I would say yeah.
Okay, thank you.
It was okay. I didn't the prince at the end of like the live action, he wasn't hot, and I was expecting him to be hot.
Oh.
But then the whole rose, I don't know. I just think it's a little cheesy. I don't really enjoy it. And Belle is nice, but I didn't like her yellow dress.
Oh.
She could have picked a different, better color.
Oh. Thank you.
Our first pair of shoes today is a pair of low blue Vans. They're very beat up, but they're nice. They're easy to style. They're more of a skating shoe. I'd give them a 4 out of 10.
I think, well, I'm not a big fan of the lows, but I think they're used to their proper necessities. So it was like a 5. Okay, so now we have a pair of high black Vans. I think they're in pretty good shape. The sole's a little dirty, but it's not too bad, so I'd give it like a 7.
They're easy to style, skating shoes. I like them. They're pretty beat up. 6 out of 10. The Next pair of shoes, a pair of white Vans, all white. I think they look good with the white socks. I think they're pretty easy to style. I think they go well with good stuff. So I'd give them a 7 out of 10.
Okay, I say this shoe, it's good, but it's kind of dirty. And I'm not digging the socks over the leggings look at all. So I'll give this like a 7. Okay, so next we have a pair of dark gray Crocs. They're in pretty good shape. They're not too worn out. I think Crocs can be styled in a lot of different ways. So I'd give it 8.
I like these Crocs. They're not that beat up. I think they can be styled too. I'd give them an 8. The next pair of shoes is a pair of white New Balances. I really like them. I think you can style them with anything, especially with the brownish bottom. I think they're cute. I'd give them a 7 out of 10.
I like New Balance shoes. They're really comfortable, and I like these. They're in pretty good shape. So I'd give it like a 7.
Monument will be installing an intersection conflict warning system. These devices are used to warn drivers of the presence of traffic at stop-controlled cross streets. It's so cool to be able to watch this technology come alive. Next up, we have Question of the Week with Andrew. Then, after that, we have this week's automotive review, and then we dive into this week's version of This or That.
All right, I am here with
Cole Bazillion, sophomore.
Cole Bazillion. What are you doing this summer? What are you planning on?
I'm planning on playing baseball and working for town of Stockbridge.
Awesome, thank you so much. All right, who am I here with?
Sean Scarborough.
Sean, what do you plan on doing this summer?
Working.
Working for who?
Yeah. Landscaping.
Oh, awesome. You playing any soccer, do any sports?
Maybe a little bit of soccer.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. All righty, who am I here with?
Laura Pacetto.
Mrs. Pacetto. What are your summer plans?
I'm planning on going down to Tennessee to visit my family that's down there.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, who am I here with?
Jax Schindler.
All right, Jax. What are your summer plans?
I think I'm gonna work at like B South. I think it's like a pretty good job. I could still I get a free membership and stuff. I could use the gym, and the job's kind of easy, so it's a good job to have over the summer and stuff.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. Alrighty, who am I here with?
Oh, this is Mr. Hartcorn.
Mr. Hartcorn, what are your plans over this summer?
Relax for the first week and then work around the house.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Seniors, there will be a letter coming in the mail in regards to important events during Senior Week. There's also a digital version available on Student or Parent Square if needed. Now, we have Athlete of the Week, then this week's segment on snowboarding, speed drawing, and August's interesting facts.
Who am I here with? Heidi Suffolk. What spring sport do you play? I play softball. What position do you want to play this season? I want to play second base, but our coach hasn't really figured out what position he's going to yet. How do you think you're doing so far? I'm doing pretty good because I just started playing this year and I've never played before. Have you been doing any training to help you prepare for the season? Not really, no, just like the stuff we do in practice. How do you think the team will do this season? I think we'll do pretty good because we have a pretty good team this year. How do you think you will do this season personally? I think I'll do okay, I guess, but I obviously need to improve a little. What helped you start liking softball? I don't know. I just started playing this year and I like it so far. Who is your biggest influence and why? I don't really know. I don't really have one. Okay. Hope you do so good this season. Thanks.
2023 to 2024 course signups are now in the process. If you are interested in Monument's career paths, there is a video online detailing each individual path. For those who are interested, head over to the MMRHS newsletter for a direct link. Alrighty, next up we have another teacher feature, then we have another great restaurant review, and finally another segment of Dates with Mates.
I'm here, Miss Bilodeau, math teacher at Monument Mountain, and I have a few questions to ask you. Why did you start teaching?
I just always liked working with kids. Ever since I was little, I would sign up to do extracurricular things that were like teaching preschoolers how to swim, and I was a swim team coach for a lot of years, and if you could pay me to be a professional student, that's what I would do, and this is the next best thing, because I get to keep learning.
Why did you decide to teach math?
I didn't really decide to teach math. I thought I was going to be a history or an English teacher. I really thought I was going to be a writer, and I love to read, and I ended up going into engineering in college because my father thought that would be a better path financially, and it's a lot easier to get a job teaching math and science. And then once I started teaching it, then I really fell in love with doing it.
And this is your first year at Monument Mountain, right?
This is my first year at Monument Mountain High School, although many years ago I was at the middle school for about 8 years.
And before that gap between the middle school and here, did you teach somewhere else? Or?
Yes, I taught physics and chemistry and math at Berkshire Waldorf High School in Stockbridge.
What would be some advice you'd give to high school students, like just trying to get through high school, or like, yeah?
Well, I suppose it depends upon what they're planning on doing. I mean, I think really think about where you want to head and what your goals are. And if you're not sure, don't just say, I'm never going to need this class, because I'm not going to do that. So, because you're kind of closing doors on yourself. So I would say, like, always take the highest level of things that you can if you are unsure about where your future is, because you don't want to close a door.
So kind of just like seize opportunity and kind of just try out different things?
Yeah, definitely. Some people go, I don't really like math or science or English, and they want to stop. And then later on, they go into college and realize, like, oh, I kind of did need that. So this way, you keep all your options open.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Villa.
Hey guys, welcome back to this week's episode of Food Reviews with the Dudes. This week is Tech Week for us musical kids, so I wasn't able to go out and get footage at a restaurant. So in this episode, we will be reviewing the Tech Week dinner we had. Woo woo! What do we got over here, Lotus?
Okay. So over here, we have some pesto pasta, then we have some itty bitty lasagna, and then we have a nice toasted piece of garlic bread. And over here, right here, this is the beautiful guy.
lovely dinner with cast and crew. We got straight back to work and our grueling tech rehearsal. Get a little cameo from Maddie here. She's playing Yenta. Come see the shows.
Yes, I am on the tech crew, and Harmony here is on the cast. So that makes us the best cast duo ever. Cast crew duo ever.
Heck yeah. Here we get a little cameo from our director, Dave. He waves to the camera. Oh yeah, Dave. Strut your stuff. That's all for this week's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a lovely week. Hey guys, this week we're here with Kestrel. So, Kes, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, okay?
Yeah.
Today we're here with Lily Kulsa. First question, starting off strong. How many babies do you plan on having in the future?
2.
Solid. I like that answer. I'm gonna be asking you some questions today. So, how many babies do you plan on having in the future?
Well, it's kind of hard to say right now.
Okay.
But I'll probably just plan on adopting like a teenager once I'm in like my 40s.
Wow. What a great person you are. So what's your ideal type?
Nice. I don't know.
Yeah. Lily, what is your ideal type?
I think it kind of varies. Depends.
Depends on the person.
Depends on the person, yes.
Right.
Just someone who's genuine, I guess.
Okay. Do you believe in marriage?
Sure, but not necessarily the like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it. No, I understand you. Believe in marriage, Lily.
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's. I feel like it just like legally traps people into relationships.
What is the most important principle in a relationship?
Respect. That sounds really cheesy, but
No,
yeah.
So funny. Okay. What is the most important principle in a relationship?
Yeah, I guess communication.
Okay. What would you do if your partner had an affair, perhaps with somebody close to you?
Dump them?
Ooh.
Bye.
Yeah. No. Yes. What were you to do if your partner had an affair, perhaps with someone close to you?
I would probably talk to them about it and then like try and be open about it and then probably like break up with them.
Okay. Okay, what do you find most repulsive about relationships?
90% of it. All of it.
Okay. What do you find most repulsive about relationships?
The expectations that come along with them.
Ooh, solid. What do you find most attractive about another person?
Is it weird if I say something like eyes?
No.
Okay, eyes.
Yeah. Can't say that one. What do you find most attractive about another person? I mean, I feel like it depends on the person.
Yeah, I don't know, like the way they talk.
Okay. What would you do if your spouse left you at the altar in front of your entire family?
Probably cry a little bit and then try to get over it.
Okay, yeah. Another hypothetical. What would you do if your spouse left you at the altar in front of your entire family?
Well, I probably wouldn't want to like waste all the money that I spent on like catering and like the venue, so I'd probably just like try and make a party out of it and then deal with the actual issue.
Yeah.
later.
So good. Okay, thank you so much, Lily.
Well, this brings us to the end of this week's edition. We'll be back next week, same time, same channel. Thank you for joining us this evening. This has been your host, Samantha. Have a great night, everyone.